our duties to our fellow man. Law number 194. Stolen property must be returned to its owner. Leviticus 6, 2-5. If a person sins and commits a trespass against Yahweh by lying to his brother about what was delivered to him for safekeeping, or about a pledge, or about a robbery, or if he has deceived and extorted from his brother, or if he has found what was lost and lies concerning it, or vows falsely, in any one of these things a man may do, sinning, then it shall be, because he has sinned and is guilty, that he shall restore what he has stolen, or the thing which he has deceitfully obtained, or what was delivered to him for safekeeping, or the lost thing which he found. For all he has vowed falsely about, he shall restore its full value, adding 1/5 more to it, and giving it to whomever it belongs on the day of his trespass offering. Law number 195. The poor must be taken care of according to Yahweh's laws. Deuteronomy 15, 8 and 11. But you must be open-handed to him and willingly lend him enough of whatever he needs. But the poor will never cease from the land. Therefore I command you, saying, you shall open wide your hand to your poor and needy brother in your land. Law number 196. When a Hebrew slave goes free, the owner must give him gifts. Deuteronomy 15, 12-14 and 18. If your brother, a Hebrew man or a Hebrew woman, sells himself to you or is sold to you and serves you 6 years, then in the 7th year you must let him go free from you. And when he is released from you, you must not let him go away empty-handed. You must supply him liberally from your flock, from your threshing floor, and from your winepress. What Yahweh has blessed you with, you are to give him. It must not seem like a hardship to you when you set him free from you, for he has been worth twice as much as that of a hired hand these 6 years. Then Yahweh your Father will bless you in all that you do. Law number 197. Loans to brothers must be without interest. Exodus 22, verse 25. If you lend money to one of my people among you who is needy, do not be like a money lender, charge him no interest. Law number 198. Loans to a foreigner may be with interest. Deuteronomy 23, verse 20. You may charge interest to a foreigner, but to your brother you must not charge interest, so that Yahweh your Father may bless you in all that you set your hand to do in the land you are entering to possess. Law number 199. Restore a pledge for a loan to its owner if he needs it. Deuteronomy 24, 12-13. If the man is poor, you must not hold his cloak security overnight. You must, in this case, return his cloak to him before the sun goes down, so he may sleep in his own garment. Then he will bless you, and it shall be accounted to you as righteousness in front of Yahweh your Father. Law number 200. Pay the hired worker his wages at the agreed time. Deuteronomy 24, 14-15. Do not take advantage of a hired man who is poor and needy, whether one of your brothers or one of the strangers living in your cities. Pay him his wages each day before sunset, because he is poor and is counting on it. Otherwise he might cry out to Yahweh against you, and you will be guilty of sin. Law number 201. Permit the poor to eat the produce of the vineyard or the standing grain. Deuteronomy 23, 24-25. When you enter into your brother's vineyard, you may eat all the grapes you please, but you must not put any in any container. When you enter into your brother's standing grain, you may pick kernels with your hands, but you must not put a sickle to his standing grain. Law number 202. Help a stranger who has a fallen animal. Exodus 23, verse 5. If you see the donkey of someone who hates you lying under its burden, and you might refrain from helping it, you shall surely help him with it. Law number 203. Help a brother who has a fallen animal. Deuteronomy 22, verse 4. You shall not see your brother's donkey or his ox fallen on the road and ignore it. Be sure to help it get to its feet. Law number 204. Lost property must be restored to its owner. Deuteronomy 22, verse 1. You shall not see your brother's ox or his sheep straying away and ignore it. Be sure to take it back to your brother. Law number 205. Those who sin must be corrected. Leviticus 19, 17. You shall not hate your brother or your sister in your heart. Rebuke your brother or your sister frankly, so you will not share in his or her guilt. Law number 206. Love your neighbor, whether a brother or an enemy, as yourself. Leviticus 19, verse 18. Do not seek revenge nor bear a grudge against one of your own people, but you shall love your brother or your sister as yourself. I am Yahweh. Law number 207. Love the stranger and the new convert among you. Leviticus 19 verse 34. The stranger living with you must be treated as one of your native born, and you shall love him as yourself, for you were strangers in the land of Egypt. I am Yahweh. Law number 208. Use only honest weights and measures. Leviticus 19 verse 36. You shall have honest balances, honest weights, an honest ephah, a dry measure, and an honest hin, a liquid measure. I am Yahweh your father, who brought you out of the land of Egypt.